wanted to do something with Asturian sports, and we wanted to have some kind of a battle between like me and Joren. We got the information from Parees Fest, like the festival sent us like all kinds of like cool images about the sports that they do here, like sewing and like really like muscular sports, like who's the strongest. And we thought, okay, that would be really funny to have as a starting point. The shape of the wall is quite significant as well, so we had to do something with that shape. So we had like one character from Joren and one from me, and they like interact with each other in this very like traditional but also modern way.
I already did a few walls together with someone else, so I already learned how to deal with the two different persons, but it went actually quite natural. And yeah, after all, it's way more fun to be with your best friends at top on the left.
I think the most difficult part in general was getting the sketch right, because we made the sketch beforehand on the computer and we had to project the sketch, but it's still like the size is so big, so it's a bit of a struggle. And then we had the sketch on the wall, and I didn't like the position of my character, so I moved my character like 2 meters to the right. So I had no projector anymore, and then it was freestyling. So that was a bit tricky, but it was fun. And I don't know, you don't see it in the end result, I guess, so that's better.
I think our styles are quite close. I learned a lot from Rick. He's a little bit older than me, and when I started my career, he was already quite a name in the scene. And after a few years, I went way more my own way, but it's still like we have the same way of thinking, the same background, and I think that's why it's still, yeah, it looks like one design maybe.
I think my work and Joren's work as well, like we are both like happy, positive guys, and we work with like bright colors, and I think especially like in the streets, it has to be part of the environment. So we chose, for example, the red background. It's very common color here, and then we just went from there and tried to find like a nice balance between bright colors and more subtle colors, and we just landed on this particular palette, and I think, I don't know, it really blends in but still stands out as well.
In the beginning, more like what's going on, and it's funny because when you start it looked like shit, but then now they see the shapes and they understand, and you see people like, oh yeah, it's this and this, and they're explaining to each other what's happening on the wall. So I think they respect it now.
Well, these Asturian sports, I haven't seen them. Like this is my first time in Asturias as well. So, but I thought, yeah, it looked very cool. Obviously, like I'm not the strongest guy, so maybe it's not for me. But like everybody loves to like have an axe and chop something or saw, and yeah, so maybe we should bring the sports to the Netherlands as well. It could be cool.